I'll show you in this video how you can bring this simple AI image to life, make it more dynamic, add some movement. So let's jump right into this video. Let's create a copy of the background. So we also have the background and the master. Let's separate the main subject from the background. To select the main subject, we're gonna use select tool and select subject. To select, select and mask. And then from here, remove this part. So press Ctrl and Option. And then I'm just gonna go here. So if I hold Option, I can remove this part. If I hold Z, I can zoom in. Control and Option to change the brush size. To easily distinguish the background from your selection, make sure you add an overlay. You can go right over here, click on overlay, and just increase the opacity. Now let's click OK. Let's click on mask here. Click on your mask, and when you click on your mask, make sure you hold Command. Perfect. Now we're gonna have to go to Select, here Modify, and select Expand. Expand by 13, 10, 8, it's up to you. So we have some space around the subject. From here, we're gonna have to go to Edit and select Generative Fill. Here, just click on Generate. We have 3 variations here. Okay, I'll go with the third one, this one. Background, where I'm gonna select the background and generated fill, because this is what we have. And I'm gonna press Command A. Now we merge, and now for this background, we have this first one, the soldier, and then we already have the sky here and some mountains. But we're gonna have problems with this one over here. We just need to cut this part and let's see what we can do. So I'll just grab this quick selection tool. I'll select, hold Option, or let's click on here actually to add, and I'll remove this part. Hold Option. Let's see now if we right click, we're gonna have here select inverse. Okay, and then we're gonna click on mask here. And now this is what we have now. If you want those corners, edges are not sharp. So to fix this, we can go to selection here and select and mask. And here we have a feather, which will make the edges more smooth, more soft. Let's click on OK. And now what we're gonna have to do here is just to fix this part. We already have this soldier here, right over here, and you know, this is gonna create problems. So to fix this, it's quite simple. Just select the soldier. You don't have to be precise. That's Option, hold Option, and now we're just gonna go here to edit, and then I'm just gonna go and select generative fill and click on generate. Now here we have 3 options. I'll go this one. Actually no, this one. I'm just gonna hold Shift and select both, Command A to merge. And now here I'll select the eraser and just remove this part here. We have this, we have the sky, we have the soldier. We remove the soldier from here. And now let's actually save everything. We just gonna have to go here to File and just save this, save as, okay? And now here in After Effects, let's go to File and then Imports, File. And in here, don't forget to select this editable layer style and click OK. Click and drag. We're gonna add 3D to all our layers here. From here, let's right click and then here select camera. Okay, and now just click OK. We have the camera. We're gonna need also to add a null object, and I'm just gonna use a null object. I'm just gonna highlight all the images we have from Photoshop and just link them, parent them to our null. Now from here, as you can see, I have here the images. I just increase the size of the background so I have room to work with the sky. Otherwise, I'm just gonna see empty parts. And also see here for this mountain, for this one right over here, I just added a keyframe, just orientation, keyframe this, right? And also added this effect from here, CC lens. And this is what it's gonna do. I think it's just makes this look more dynamic. It's up to you if you want to add. And here, as you can see, I have 2 views. I just added this from here. Okay, and now let's click on the null. Now we have this null here, and let's just enable scale and then position at a keyframe for position and scale. And then from here, I can basically just zoom in. Yeah, I also change the position a little bit, and I like to add a lot of zoom. Now it's really up to you here how you're working, how you add this effect, this 3D effect. So I don't like zooming in, or like the other way around, so I'll just move the keyframes. Sorry, right over here. Okay, now this is what we have. Now that is really linear, right? So this is what we have now, right? So I'll just remove that one there. So this is what we have. Okay, so let's look at this. So we have this right here. We have this null here. So I can actually make this curve more dynamic, like so. Now that's too slow, and those keyframes, I like to move them right over here. Okay, and also you can highlight all the keyframes and then just right click here and add some easing if you want to. And then if you highlight the keyframes, you go here, you can just, click on here, selection tool. You can drag as now a little bit fast at first, like this, and this movement makes it look much better. So that's why for this mountain I added this orientation, and makes it look more 3D. We can see this here. Okay, and as I said, I also added this CC lens from effects here, and we can play with this. Maybe decrease the size if you want to, and just increase this. Now, another thing to make this more real is to add movement to all the individual images. Okay, so here I added some movement, some position to the sky, to the subject, and also to the mountain. I added some movement, right? So here, as you can see, we have some movement to the sky, we have position here, and we have some movement, and then sky, the subject, added some position. I just moved it, like this. And also the mountain. Also, the mountain has some keyframes here, moving a little bit to the left or zooming. I mean, if you're zooming, you can add scale. But for position, just moving basically the image a little bit, so it adds some movement. So this is what we have now. And yeah, you can just add some movement to the sky. It just makes it look much better. But make sure how you position the keyframes and how you move the keyframes, where you add a keyframe. And also here, you can also add some easing if you want. Let's see what we have. Okay, that's a little bit too harsh, as you can see. So you can just play with these keyframes here and make sure they're positioned correctly, like so. And now that's again too fast. But yeah, and also you can add some motion to this. It just lags a little bit. And yeah, I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more tutorials.